Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to introduce the book, Rubbish. The Archaeology of Garbage, which uses an archaeological perspective to help us rediscover the value in waste that seems worthless at first glance. It turns out behind these trash, there is a wealth of human behavioral information and business value. Today I will take you all to uncover the other side of waste. The subtitle is, The Archaeology of Garbage, which already indicates the main content of the book. The authors are two American scholars. One is William Ratchey, an archaeologist at the University of Arizona, who is also the founder of the Garbage Project that the book focuses on. The other is Cullen Murphy, editor of The Atlantic magazine. So what is the Garbage Project? Simply put, it is a project that systematically collects, analyzes and studies modern garbage using archaeological methods. The project started in 1973 and continued into the 21st century. It collected and analyzed a large number of household garbage samples and landfill waste. It may sound strange for archaeologists to study modern garbage, but this actually originated from a transformation in archaeological research in the 1960s. Before that, archaeologists just described and categorized artifacts. By the 1960s, the archaeological community began to ask what human behaviors were behind these artifacts, thus beginning the new archaeology perspective. It was against this background that Professor Ratchey came up with the idea of studying modern garbage. In 1973, Ratchey officially launched the Garbage Project. He led students to collaborate with city governments and collect household garbage weekly for research. These garbage were carefully categorized, recorded, and statistically analyzed to build a huge database. After 1987, the project's research focus shifted to landfills, using professional equipment to extract garbage samples from different levels of the landfills. This arduous work eventually gave birth to the brand new research field of garbology. Alright, through the above introduction, we now have a general understanding of the origin of the Garbage Project. Next, let's take a look at what human behaviors these messy trashes actually revealed. Firstly, garbage shows that humans act irrationally with hoarding and waste when facing resource shortages. In the 1970s, the United States experienced several meat and sugar shortages. But research found that when resources were scarce, the amount of related discarded items actually rose sharply. This seems counterintuitive, but archaeologists explained that shortage news would trigger people's hoarding psychology, leading to overpurchasing and massive waste. This became their summarized, first law of garbage. Secondly, consumption patterns across different income groups can also be traced in garbage. For example, lower-income neighborhoods tend to buy smaller packages, while higher-income areas prefer larger packages. Americans consume large quantities of canned beverages daily, while consumption by wealthy Mexicans is 3 times that of Americans. These findings verify the relationship between consumption and income, and help clarify consumption habits in different countries. Moreover, people's self-reports of behavior often differ from reality. In surveys, respondents reported dietary preferences were inconsistent with actual discarded items. This shows that compared to subjective human speech, garbage data can more accurately reflect living conditions. In addition, landfill composition also disproves many people's imagination. It is commonly believed that fast food containers and diapers are the main components. But in fact, a staggering 40% of landfill volume comes from various waste paper. This indicates that recycling of paper products still needs strengthening. In summary, we find that garbage hides many truths about human behavior. It is more objective and accurate than human self-reports, providing valuable consumption and lifestyle data. As the author puts it, garbage is solid evidence of human existence and it does not lie. Finally, I want to share the social significance of garbage research. Firstly, it can serve as an effective population survey tool. Garbage archaeologists have successfully assisted the U.S. Census Bureau in improving statistical methods for more accurate results. Secondly, it provides important references for business and policy making. Analyzing different groups' garbage can help companies develop targeted marketing. It can also provide wisdom when making public policies. Of course, we should not see garbage as a social scourge without solutions. Reasonable economic measures will more effectively change human behavior, not simple bans. As in the Seattle case, charging for waste by amount successfully prompted residents to reduce waste voluntarily. Here, I strongly recommend this book, Rubbish, to you. It is a very interesting read that will overturn your traditional view of garbage and uncover the immense value that has gone ignored. If you are also attracted by what I've shared today, go ahead and get the e-book or paperback. I'm sure you won't regret it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe to my channel. See you next time.